running! Hi guys, it's Pure Gamer, and today we're going to be doing a tips and tricks on GTA 5 Gun Running DLC. Now, I've heard a lot of you ask how to make the most money, or how to make the best opportunities you can in gun running. Now, as you've seen guys, I've done... Shut up woman, go away, no one wants to hear you. I'm trying to talk here. Alright, so, as I was saying guys, ignore our assistant there, sorry about that. Basically, if you want to make the best money in gun running, you need to just be patient, but also prepared to keep supplying. Because the more you keep supplying, the more your workers have to work on to make upgrades. So if you were to go for a couple of hours and do a load of missions, or you to go and do races, or just go and mess around with your mates, all them supplies that you've got will just eventually get built on. And then a couple hours later you'll need to go back and you'll have a load of cash on the value, but also you'll have a lot more supplies that you'll need to go and collect to carry on the upgrade. Now, you're thinking, oh, this is going to take hours, but it actually won't take as long as you think. Now, we're going to go to the bunker, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, now we're in the bunker. So as you can see, my stock is quite low, but I'm on 210,000 on stock, right? And I've left this game for a few hours, just sitting at the TV. Now, probably the best thing you can do while waiting for this is either go and do your cocaine lockups, or your CEO, or your bikers, you know, go and do any other CEO mission you have, and get them warehouses fully stocked up. I wouldn't recommend doing the CEO one where you have to get the crates, because you're wasting money when you can steal cars for free. If you get damaged, you lose like 2 grand. Or you can do the biker ones, and literally you make more money like that, and then you're just waiting for the supplies to go down, the stock to go up, and then once the supplies goes down to halfway, so as you can see, the supply of orange is just below the last 0, probably, maybe the second 0 or the third, but when it gets below the 7, it's not exactly below the 7, but like lined up with the 7, I would then supply up. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to show you, just keep the stock up. I'm just going to purposely show you what to do. So basically you supply up. There you go, total earnings for this whole thing is $2.362 million. Total sales for 7. I've done one wholesale that was totaling at 900,000. That took me to $1 million for the bonus of players being in. And then I did one for 600,000, and then the rest have just been for 200,000 each. So it's been pretty good. Total success is 100% because no one's attacked me so far. Touch wood. Touch wood, guys. You've always got to do that. I don't always get perfect with the supply, getting the supplies back, because sometimes you will get the odd idiot that thinks he can take you on, and he'll try and blow your stuff up. He's an idiot, that person. If you do that, guys, you're wasting your own time, and also you're only earning 2 grand, I think, for blowing the person's stuff up, if you even earn anything. As you'll see here, guys, I haven't got any research projects. Now, that's the thing, I don't have anything that I want to research or upgrade at this moment in time, because to be honest, I'm not really into the APC. I like them, I've not bought them, and I've noticed a lot of my friends aren't buying them because they're not as good as they were hyped up to be. So, as I've told you before on previous live streams and videos, Esply, he hasn't bought them. And he's a mad person and has like 30 million, and he's mad at buying things that are high-powered, brilliant army type stuff. But he doesn't see they're any good in them. So why would I like them if he's a military type person? He loves his insurgent and his armored insurgent and his Karumas and things like that. But that's that. So what you could do is you could go to research and you could do fast track for 225,000. To me, that seems pointless because you're just wasting cash, and then you've got to pay to add that thing to the vehicle. And you've also got to buy that vehicle too. Sell stock, as you could see, I could sell 217,000, and see that's gone up from 10,000 to 17. And you're probably thinking, oh, that's in a couple of minutes. It's only gone up a little bit. But trust me, if you go idle for a couple of hours in the way I'm going to show you, you'll come back in and you'll be able to 600, 700,000. 700,000 is the full amount of value you can sell it for. But when you sell it in Sandy Shores and Blaine County area, it stays at 700,000. But if you sell it in the city, you can sell it for 1.5 million or 1,500,000. I don't know. I'm not quite certain on them numbers. I will find out for you guys later, because I will be doing another video either today or tomorrow on me selling a full stock again, because I want you guys to see the whole process that I'm going to be doing. But this video is just the tips and tricks of what to do. Right, so you can sell the stock. Yeah, see? Sell in Blaine County, you get less. Right, manage staff. Now, I don't want to do any of the research, so I haven't assigned anyone to research. But I haven't assigned anyone to research to both, because I don't want just research. I just want manufacturing, because I'm only after making money. So I just click on that one. And it's up to you guys. You don't have to buy this, but the quickest way to make the money is have supplies. So it's only getting on manufacturing, and also buy these two. Now, I'm not saying you have to buy them, but if you do buy them, it will make your cash go up a lot quicker. So definitely, I would recommend, if you have the money, buy these. They are quite pricey, and that's why I haven't bought that one, because it's a waste of money at the moment, because no one's been attacking. So, as you've seen, we'll go for resupply, and we'll see how quick this is. Now, as you've seen, guys, on my first ever video, how quick it is to start up. When you first buy a bunker, I would recommend, I went for the most expensive one, but that was because I had 9.6 million and bought all the most expensive stuff that I possibly could within the DLC with what I had. But I would just go for the most cheapest bunker, because you're going to make the same amount of money in any bunker and have the same stuff and same layout. So it doesn't really matter. So I would buy, like, I think it's 1.6, or I'll have a look. I'll show you guys in a minute all the prices of the bunkers, and I'd recommend which one to buy. I only have the one I want because you pay more for where it is. It's right next to Trevor's Airfield, and it's also right next to the highway. So it's actually in a good location. But all of them are actually in a good location if you think about it, because they're not far away from airports or highways. So it's actually quite good. And the cheaper they are, the more excluded they are from the rest of the place, and you have less online players able to grief you and attack you and things like that when you have a lot of money that you're resupplying or selling. Now, as I'll show you guys, these destroy truck ones, you could either get in a buzzard if you have one. If you're in a CEO or a biker gang, I'm in a biker gang purely because I'm doing my meth, coke, and... See, how quick's that? Normally, I would suggest going to the truck closest to you. Some people will go for the furthest one and make their way closer back to the bunker. But normally, it's always the truck that's close on the closest road to you. And as you've seen in previous videos, it normally is the truck closest to you that is the one with the supplies in. If you have more than one player, obviously, more than yourself in, then it'll be the different ones. But it's normally the closest ones. Once you've got the supply, you literally drive back, deliver it, and your stock's back up again a bit more. The more players you have, though, the more supply stock is going to go up quicker. So it's better having more players. That's why you should go for the MC one, because you can get 5 players in one little crew instead of having 4. That one player makes a difference, because it's one more stock than you could have. Also, if you're doing the MC stuff, you can do the weed, cocaine, and meth labs and all that while alongside this. And I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Now, I'm not sure whether the meth or coke... I'm not doing the meth and weed one at the moment, but I've done the cocaine lockup. Right, so as you see, value hasn't gone up yet, but supplies has. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. Wrong way. Going to go out here, and we're going to go to the cocaine lockup. Guys, so as you can see, supplies are here. Value is 40 grand. And basically what you want to do is you want to just keep on it. I haven't really been keeping on top of it, but just keep the stock going up, or you can sell it. It's up to you. We'll do some more values later, Because what I'm trying to show you here, guys, is just keep your businesses going. Don't do what I did there and just leave it. Go and supply it and make sure the supplies for all of the CEO businesses. So then when you go to sell, you can sell one business after the other business after the other business. Now, to be honest with you, I wouldn't recommend going to the CEO ones and doing them, because the crates one you have to spend 8 grand on for 2 crates. Yeah, they equal 23 grand, but you're still losing cash. And the vehicle one, if you get shot or hit something by accident, again, you're losing cash. So it's all about making the most amount of money. And using the CEO ones, you will lose a tiny bit of cash. That tiny bit of cash can make a difference in the long run. Now what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the apartment. Now you can do this actually if you buy that security upgrade for 300,000, 333,000 I think it is. If you pay that much money for the security upgrade, you can get the security cameras in the bunker. Now I haven't paid that, so if you have paid that, you can do this in the bunker. Next to your office desk and laptop, there's a set of security cameras. Click on them security cameras and just watch them. Go away for a couple hours. If you're in England, it's nice outside at the moment. Go and make the most of the nice weather, because in England we don't get much nice weather. So what you might want to do is you might just want to go idle for a couple of hours and literally just go outside, you know, go out with your friends, family, things like that. Go out for the day. Maybe you're still in school in the week. Go to school, you know, leave your Xbox on. You're going to still make cash. Yeah, you come back and there's probably no supplies because they'll run out in 3 to 4 hours. But you still make that bit of cash within the hours where the supplies are still there. So that's worth it. So what we'll do is I'll show you what to do when you're at the apartment. You do exactly the same thing when you're at the bunker, and you can do it at any apartment or property you own that has CCTV cameras. So guys, as you can see here, I've just gone to my nearest home, the Stilt House one. So we go in. Once we've loaded in, we just go to the nearest TV thing, the TV appliance, and you can go to any apartment. You can go to your yacht and do this, your apartment, your penthouse. Doesn't matter, as long as you have the TV. I'm going to put this on. Thank you. TV. Go away. Right. And then all you do, just leave it on that, and then a couple of hours you come back, you go away for idle, and then what will happen is you'll come back after a couple of hours and it'll say controller disconnected. Basically your controller will die after a set amount of time, but the controller has nothing to do with what's going on at the game. When your controller dies, this will carry on. It just has the controller notification on overlaying what's on the screen. So the minute you turn your controller back on, this is here, and you're still in the game, you're still making cash, your value will be going up, all of your businesses. If you just go idle, say 3-4 hours a day, maybe just go to school in the week, and then you come back, this is still like this. It will say controller disconnected. Now if you decide to leave the controller saying disconnected, or reconnect the controller, it doesn't matter if you don't reconnect it. If you go away and leave it for a couple of hours, do a homework, go back out again with your friends after school or college. Once you've done that, you come back and it will say controller disconnected, and when you load it back on, the controller will still do the same thing. It'll just turn back on and the game will just carry on from where you left it, and it will be here or whatever CCTV camera you're at. You can do this in your bunker, anywhere. And then a couple hours later, you come back and your stock will go up. Now this was just a small tips and tricks of what to do and how to make quick cash. It's not technically quick, but it is if you go out and do something else or go and watch a film during the process of this and just leave it idle for a couple of hours. This saves you a lot of hours and a lot of time just having to walk around in circles or get elastic bands and mess around wiring them up. You can just do this. And this is probably the best way we're going to be able to make money, guys. Because think, 700,000 is the value, the top value of the bunker. And you can sell it for 1 million, just over 1 million in the city. And it takes about 3 minutes. As I've shown you in previous videos, guys, it is a brilliant way of making cash. So, guys, do not do not do this. Do not do this. Basically, what you need to do is make the most of this, because Rockstar are going to be onto this somehow, and they'll find ways. Because the minute they realise, because there's nothing wrong with what we're doing, but the minute they realise what we're doing, they're going to be straight onto it. So guys, make the most of it, and do not make the mistake of not doing this and spending hours doing missions and jobs and just wasting your own time and effort. As long as you keep the supplies up and come back every couple of hours and just check the supplies. So if you go out and the supplies are gone by the time you come back, you'll still have a couple of $100,000. Now, it's up to you. You can either have... basically, when you get to 400,000 value, you can sell it for 600,000. You might just want to do that. You might want to get to 200,000 and sell it for 450,000. That is totally up to you guys, how much you sell it for. But I would recommend selling the total value of 700,000 and selling it for 1 million. It would make more sense. Yeah, it might take an extra couple of hours, couple of days. It depends. Just make the most of this before Rockstar patch it all up. Right, guys. So as you can see, I'm back in the bunker. Yeah, I've only made a couple of extra grand, probably 31, probably about 20 grand extra. But that's because I literally did it for a couple of minutes. This was a quick small video of tips and tricks of how to make money. Now guys, what I would like is, I've noticed you've actually been requesting this video since the first episode and first live stream that I ever did on gun running. So I've taken a couple of days to make sure that I get all the right information and all the right details and the right methods of doing this, guys. So please make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and that shows me you like these videos. Because if you like these videos, I'll do more tips and tricks for all of the bikers and stuff like that, and the next few DLCs that come out, because we know we're getting more DLCs from now on. But guys, if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, press the notification button down below, and what really helps, if you share this channel with friends and everyone on social media, just get this channel out there. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.